我让我解决了。
G'day, maniacs from Down Under. This is Liam from Idle Ruin. You're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully.
Yo, this is Chris Contos from every fucking band you can imagine except your mom's band. Drum Slut. You're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully. Get it in ya!
Hey, this is Kane from Pizza Death, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully.
That's pretty gnarly shit, ain't it?
Hello, this is Kate from Hyrax, and you are hanging out on Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt and Scully. Stay metal and stay heavy forever.
And sin, but the skies of damnation, conquerors to sin. Schizophrenia, drill into the brain with doctor meditation, aggressive flashing out, hallucinations of evil, devil controls your soul. Into the brain with my
We'll be using my cranial screw top method of entry into the brain.
Gentlemen, it's Friday afternoon. We've got a full tank of gas, a quarter ounce of weed, 3 cases of beer, a 10-pound tank of nitrous.
silliness, ready smoke, reaching to new milestones.
I enjoy skinny skiing, going to bullfights on acid.
Idle hands are the devil's playground.
Idle hands are the devil's playpen, so I'm thinking, keep my hands occupied, right?
Hey everyone, this is Nick from Suicidal Angels, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania. Keep it thrash.
Yep, that's good shit. Yep, that's good shit. I don't know what integrity is, but that is some good shit.
All right.
Fuck yeah, man. And with those badass jams, we come back into the studio to continue our celebration of badass metal. And we're going to do it with my friends, man. What's up, Brandon? How are you, sir?
What's up, Chris? Doing pretty good.
It's time to party hardy.
Dude, I appreciate the fuck out of you hanging out, man. It means a lot to us, sir.
I appreciate you having me.
Dude, and, you know, for those keeping score at home, you and I just recently got to meet in person, which was a blast. Dude, how about that Tennessee Metal Festival, man? That was a kick-ass time, right?
Yeah, what was it, 1,400 people?
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right.
Good time.
There you see it. You can see a very big crowd outside the plant.
In the middle of Tennessee, man. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get to that. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about our love for Zach and Raven, who I adore with all of my guts.
I can see his guts and everything.
But for those who are new and who don't already know, man, give them a quick introduction, man. Let them know. Let the Metal-O-Maniacs know who you are and who you represent, sir.
Write this down.
I'm Brandon Barker of Crazy Mad Ride. I do the vocals, guitar, and I'm the founder as well. That's about it.
Fuck yeah. And you guys are a three-piece out of Georgia, right?
Yep, 3-piece live and then 4-piece in the studio.
Nice. Okay. Well, and tell us who the rest of the cats are that make up your project here.
Who else you got?
Okay, so I play bass in the studio, and then the guitar, and the vocals, and then there's the other guitarist, and then the drummer, and we do guitar and drums live, but we're still in the search for the live bassist, which we will find, but hey, this is a good time to say anybody who's interested, hit us up.
This is the moment. We need you now.
Well, and what are those cats' names? What are the other two dudes that are in there with you? What are their names again?
Yeah, that's slightly important. We got Lopez on guitar, and then Dwayne Bjorn on the drums.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's a good group.
I got to see you guys live recently, which was a blast, man, at the Tennessee Metal Devastation Festival, hosted by the great Zach and Raven from Metal Devastation Radio, who, again, I love with all my guts. But, man, that was a blast. And you guys kicked ass, dude. That was a fucking good time, man.
Wow, you guys were incredible.
Well, honestly, when I think of that day, one of the very first things that comes to my mind is you dudes running through the fucking crowd and playing and having a blast, man. So, you know.
That's the best part of it, man, is we love crowd interaction. That's what we like. That's what we like to do. So
yeah.
I watched a DVD when I was little. It was probably around 1990 when it was made, but it was AC/DC live at Donington. Angus Young would go out to the crowd. And that's when I was a little kid, that's when I knew that's what I want to do.
That's what I want to be when I grow up.
Fuck yeah, I know exactly the video you're talking of, my friend.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep, they come in on Let There Be Rock, and he goes out there and does it, and I'm like, that's what I want to do.
I looked at Scully while you guys were jamming, and I said, these dudes were made for this shit, man.
They do it because they were born to do it.
You know, when I'm up on stage and when I get off, people ask me, oh, what were you thinking? I was like, dude, I don't remember anything I just did.
Right.
But it was fun.
Somebody please tell me where else you're going to have this much fucking fun?
Well, tell me about the formation of this thing, man. You guys been together a couple of years now. How did it come together that you formed Crazy Mad Ride?
I just want to know how it all started.
Yeah, so on the public side, we've been a live band. You know, we've been playing live for about 2 to 2.5 years. I got the idea to start the band when I was about 20, probably about 20. So it's been about 6 or 7 years in the making.
No shit. Okay, cool.
You know, trying out musicians and just networking. And because, I mean, what we play isn't your standard 3-chord stuff out there. It takes a lot of commitment to learn and to be able to write on the level that we are.
It's time to go to the next level.
Right, and keep pushing it. Right, yeah. That's right.
And get better and get better. But you know, the guys I'm playing with, they're diehard musicians, so I've got a lot of faith in what we're doing.
The sky's the limit.
What are some of the things so far that you've gotten to do that have been a blast? Like, I got to imagine that festival. You definitely had a good time at the festival, right? That's got to be up there. Right?
I'm going to go ahead and say that festival was definitely our first big break.
So it was kind of our coming out party, really.
Awesome. That's good stuff.
Which, you know, like I said, we've been live in the public side only for a couple of years now. But for me, it means it's extra special because, like I said, I've been trying to build this thing and climb the ladder for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But we're finally starting to get traction, and
the world was beginning to notice.
You know, Zach and Raven are incredible people, and
I love them to pieces. Yeah,
Metal Devastation PR. Got to give a shout out to them.
Fuck
Check
yeah,
them out, use them. They do a great job, and they're sincere people. That's the big thing. You know,
that you nailed it. Yeah,
there's a lot of sharks out there, man. But these people, they are sincere.
They are good people and reliable allies.
that is definitely what sets them apart. Is they fucking are real and from the guts people, man, and that makes them special. And I love them to pieces for that. But yeah, we'll continue to do shit with them forever.
It's something to look forward to.
I noticed you seem to be hugging that beautiful piece of fucking work there in your hand, man. Tell me a little bit about that.
That's a pretty sweet looking guitar.
Yeah, so man, I've been practicing this thing 24/7. So this is the most recent.
I
It's
love
actually my dream guitar. So the story behind this is a guy came into where I work and wanted to sell this thing.
Yes, please.
This is basically $1,000 guitar, but he just wanted to get rid of it.
Oh
And
wow, okay.
For like 500, and I was like, and you know, I've been saving up for it.
I must have it.
And dude, the odds of somebody bringing it in where I work and like presenting it to me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, this is meant to be my guitar.
So this is a Jackson Randy Rhodes.
Randy!
24 fret with Seymour Duncan active blackouts for pickups, and then of course Floyd Rose system. But just the color green and black, I'm a big Overkill fan, so anything green and black I love.
Did you just say you're a big Overkill fan?
Huge Overkill fan.
We're gonna be best friends forever, dude. That's my favorite band of all time, dude. I love Overkill. I love Overkill.
I love them. I fucking love them.
We talked to Jason on the show about a year ago, which was a big land for me, and I hope to one day get Bobby on the show, man. That'll be very big for me. We just went and saw Overkill, actually. We just saw them with Heathen and Exorder, and my buddy Kyle is playing live guitar with Heathen on their tour right now, so that was a lot of fun.
Heck yeah, man. Right now I'm on a fix on their 90s stuff, really.
Oh, fucking amazing.
WFO.
Wide fucking open, baby. I love that fucking record. Yes,
The
sir.
Underground, The Killing Kind.
Another, yeah.
Yeah. I love their new stuff too, man.
That's what I love about them, man, is they're a consistent band. While some of those other bands, even Slayer put out that new metal, whatever the fuck it was. Overkill stayed consistent, man. They always put out great fucking thrash records, brother. I love them.
Yeah, man. But hey, I will say this, you know, I don't ever blame bands for experimenting. I don't ever blame them because I love Slayer, and if, you know, they want to try something. You know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You know, it's music.
Right
you have that freedom to do that.
It is weird, man. It's one of those things. Some bands I notice as a culture, as a metal culture, we seem to let some bands experiment, and we don't let others. And I've never understood what the line was. I've never, you know what I mean? Like some bands, if they
hop on that bandwagon, I've never hopped on that bandwagon of I'm going to judge this band because they didn't stay true to themselves. No, they're always true, but they're ready for something new. If they're ready to try something new, let them try something new.
Yeah, I'm
torn. Who they are, but you know,
it
get
depends.
I don't know. It depends on how it turns out.
I can understand, you know, you love this band because they make this kind of music, and then if they stop making that kind of music, I get it. That can be upsetting, but
It would be a betrayal.
let them get whatever. Let them try whatever they're doing, because at the end of the day, they'll understand. Hey, we started with this. Let's go back to this. Sooner or later, it all comes full circle.
Most of
the time, it comes full circle.
Right. I mean, I hope you're right. I think of bands like Lost Society or Ultraviolence, for example, who were really up-and-coming thrash metal bands. I was really into them. And then their last albums they're very emo almost. It's like that emo screamo stuff, and it's very, honestly, as a fan, I was hugely disappointed. I won't lie, man. You know.
Rock
for the times. I've been feeling like I never move it on, no. Just studying my way until I fall, so. But it's okay.
And I get it. That, you know, they don't owe me anything. It's not like they owe me to make a fucking record for me. So if they want to experiment, obviously they have every right to do that. But as a fan, I definitely felt fucking betrayed, man.
Devastating betrayal.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, man. And I don't know. I gotta be careful what I say, but it's like you can't. It's the whole you can't please everybody thing.
Yeah, 1000%.
But in the same sense, you've made stuff that pleases this person. Now it's time, or it's this group of people. Now it's time to make something that might please this group of people.
I'm hoping to broaden our audience with your youthful rock and roll music.
Business aspect, I get what they're doing. That's all I'm saying.
See, that's my problem, though, is that I believe it is a business decision rather than a musical one, and that's where my kind of...
You got to find a balance. It's a balance.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a living.
It's definitely a balance. It's definitely
are you familiar with Ultraviolence and Law Society?
Law Society, I am. I actually follow Law Society on Instagram. What's the country they're from?
Sweden, I think?
Yeah. Guy's got an incredible voice, incredible...
For sure, yeah, 1000%.
And now they fucking suck.
But yeah,
the last album is an absolute departure from what I knew them for. You know what I mean? From what again, they don't owe me to make the same record. It just, it was
like I said, at some point it'll come back around. Hopefully,
right?
Well, I say most of the time, but it might just be sometimes. But from what I've seen, a lot of times they come back around and they'll start making, because they see what people do really like. They see what made them most successful, and they'll come back to it.
Hopefully.
I hope right you are.
I had a conversation about this recently with a buddy of mine, and what we ultimately decided was, if you make the change based on a musical direction that you want to cover, or a musical something in you musically that you need to express yourself, then I find that to be forgivable, and I find that to be something that you could work around. If the decision's based on money or pussy, then it's probably going to be less well received. You know what I mean?
Like I said, balance, man, balance.
Right.
No. What I mean by that is, like, of course, the number one is always going to be the music.
Yes.
You have to love what you make.
Right.
Yeah. And but that's why there's a lot of musicians out there that suffer mentally, because they did decide to make this kind of music for money or pussy or whatever, and it's like, once they see that they can get that, but, it's not really them.
This isn't who I am.
Right. Also,
and so that's the thing. It's like, I just, I will never want us to stray too far from who we are, but I don't want to be afraid of trying new things. It has nothing to do with the money or the fame or anything. I mean,
it would be nice.
At the end of the day, I want our music to get that. I want our music to achieve that. But
right, I mean, I'm not anti-money or pussy. Those are not terrible things. I like both money and pussy.
But when you can say you got that by being yourself,
right, there you go.
That's the kicker.
Right, that's the number.
I totally agree with that.
That's the money. That's the money shot. That's right.
You appear wise beyond your years.
For being a younger dude, I gotta ask, man, what made you become such an ardent thrash metal fan? Tell me about your journey into becoming a thrashy guy.
So what's funny is, like, in my elementary days, I was rock. I was like AC/DC. Angus Young made me pick up a guitar. Once I hit high school, I started dabbling with, Metallica and Avenged Sevenfold. and then one day I turned on Megadeth, and I don't know, actually, I think it wasn't even off their Rust in Peace or any of their early stuff. It was off the 13 album. It was Public Enemy for One.
Wow, okay.
I heard that song.
Wow, okay.
That was my first Megadeth song that really was like...
What an interesting, for me as an old guy who got into them from their inception, that's a very interesting, take for someone to come into Megadeth on that era and that song. That's pretty crazy.
Well, so that's the kicker, is that piqued my interest in them. Yeah, I want to learn more about these guys. And then I went through their discography, and in 1990 they released this album called Rust in Peace, and I'm like, Rust in Peace, that's a cool name. That's a cool name, right?
but it has intrigued me ever since.
Dude, when I heard Take No Prisoners, Holy Wars, everything on that was awesome.
Awesome!
But when I heard Take No Prisoners, for some reason I was like, this is rad.
These are one of the baddest motherfuckers.
That was a song.
Yeah.
That was a song when I heard it. I was like, I want to start a band.
That's how this whole thing started. That's how it all started.
That's it. That's all it took.
Talk about that. We're going to play a video from you guys to kick off this block of jams for everybody here in just a few seconds. So let's talk about that, man. Tell me about the video for Lunacy, sir.
So before I really started pursuing music, I mean, music's always been something I've been passionate about. But, you know, when I was about age 15 to about 19, I had my own little videography company. I'd go to off-road races and such. You know, so, you know, I'd go to different races and make videos for drivers, and I made a lot of awesome connections. And
yeah, that's way cool.
I love the racing world, and I love the metal world. What happens if I can combine the two?
The best of both worlds.
That's what Lunacy is, man. That's
yeah.
about being wild, you know.
Hey, loving two different things that involve a hell of a lot of speed.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's
Anyways, dude, yeah.
I love it, man.
Come on, fast! I need it fast!
I share that love, man. I was talking to you a little bit before air. I'm a child of the 80s, man. We were all about speed. Hint, hint.
It was cocaine. Turns out I was accidentally doing some cocaine.
Anyway, that's a different... We shoved a lot of it in our faces anyway. But anyway, that's a whole different conversation for another day.
Because the statute of limitations had expired?
Well, dude, man, for real, Brandon, I am a fan of this project, man. I love what you're doing. Will you come back on and talk to me again in the future, man, as things develop?
Yeah, man, and I want to say I hope in the future that, you know, Doc and Dwayne and whoever else is part of the band at that point can join too. It's like, this isn't a one-man show. I know a lot of me is seen, but it's like, you know, those guys, they matter too. Without them, you know. Yeah. So I just want to shout out some love to them and love to our fans, and get ready for some more Crazy Mad Ride.
Fasten your seatbelts.
But wait, there's more!
Yo, Crip, one more thing, man.
Hey, what's up, Big B? How are you, sir? Fuck yeah, long time no see, my friend.
Yeah, dude.
These two guys are mad geniuses.
Yeah, I understand there's been a new development, man, so I popping in just in time, as a matter of fact. What's up, brother? Update me.
There's been a new development in our situation.
Hey, man, so we actually just got a new drummer. His name is Ashton Dobbs. He's young and hungry.
He wanted to eat me.
So that is one more thing to check out for a Crazy Mad Ride in 2024.
We'll show a picture of this dude right here. That dude. Hey, that dude's your dude.
That guy right there.
I like it, bro. Fuck yeah, man. How did you come to meet this dude?
He came from the shadows.
So actually, I saw a band he was in probably a couple of years ago, and we reached out to him, and yeah, he wanted to join. Unfortunately, the old drummer just had some personal issues going on. Hey, no bad blood anywhere.
Right on. He's a good dude.
He's still my brother.
Yes, absolutely. He did a lot. Dwayne Bjorn, awesome dude.
Fuck yeah.
Now we got Ashton Dobbs, and he's going to rock it with us, man.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, let me be among the first to welcome the new cat to the band, and fucking glad to see you, man. Keep on rocking. And well, you know what, man? And a little bit down the road, we'll get all you cats to come on, and we'll fucking talk some shit as the whole group. We'll do that whole thing.
We'd absolutely love that, man.
Fuck yeah, man. Dude, thank you for coming back and updating me on this, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you for the update.
Take it easy, bro.
Fuck yeah. Well, on that, let's jam. And I got a motherfucking Crazy Mad Ride jam for you right now.
I'm Brandon Barker of Crazy Mad Ride, and this next one's called Lunacy.
Yeah, fuck yeah!
Just an exquisite show of depraved lunacy.
Hold on for one more
Now that was fun.
And from the ashes, a new world will rise.
Let's burn them all and rise from the ashes, stark naked with 3 dragons!
Yeah! Peter, don't. They say if you watch that video, you die.
Ah, that's a lot of baloney.
So what? No.
That's a knife. That is a knife in my back. That's so weird to say. There's a knife in my back.
That's not a knife. That's our reigning champ.
No! Words are bullshit! They're just useless sounds that we make with our stupid mouths!
Raise your hand if you've got a boner.
Oh man, that is some badass metal jammery that we got going on to reverberate the walls of Snoring Dog Studios here for you tonight. And when the walls are reverberating, it makes our metal friends want to come hang out with us for it, man. And I got a good one hanging out with me right now. What's up, Frederick? How are you, my friend?
Okay, Freddie.
It's Frederick.
Oh, very good, Chris. Thank you very much for inviting me onto your awesome show. You know, the #1 metal show that people should watch and subscribe to.
Ah, this guy gets it.
I hate to fucking be the guy that's always agreeing with people, but you're fucking 1,000% right. I mean, no, thank you, man. No, I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate you joining me. And as you know, it's been a while since we talked. I just looked, and it's been almost 2 years ago since last we spoke. It looks like so.
Yeah, I think we talked on Throws of Metal with Nick and that.
That's right. That's right. Thralls of Metal joined us for that program. You are absolutely correct, man. Shout out to Nick and Jammin' John and those guys, man. Shred Lord. I do love those guys. Well, and for those who weren't there for it and who might be new, man, give them a quick introduction of yourself if those cats don't know who you are out there yet.
My name is Frederick. I'm from Perth, WA. I'm a metalhead, and I'm a fan of the underground. Mainstream metal doesn't interest me, but the underground will always be in my heart.
Underground.
Love the underground scene.
And I do have a YouTube channel, so if you want to check it out, it's Earache My Eye, and I do show vinyl updates and of the underground.
And I love the name, man. I assume that's a nod to the great Cheech and Chong, correct?
Cheech and Chong, and Earache My Eye is also could be in the hardcore, punk sort of.
My mama's talking to me, she tells me how to live. But I don't listen to her 'cause my head is like a shit.
With all the remakes and shit, everybody's remaking. Where's the Cheech and Chong 20 years later, 30 years later movie, man? They should have a movie with those guys while they're still fucking alive,
Yeah, hey, great, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be heavy.
Because, I mean, like, what do people do when they get old, They usually keep them stoned.
Well, yeah, they have been around for a long time, and they have been touring. But I do agree they should make a new Cheech and Chong film.
Yeah. Wow. I know. We call it Dope-a-thon. Yeah.
I have you on so we can talk pop culture mostly, of course, but
yeah.
But let's start with what you're listening to, since we are a metal program, man. What are you jamming right now, sir?
I listen to everything. Yeah, sometimes I'm not in the metal mood. I'll listen to a movie soundtrack, or I might listen to a pop album.
People who watch the show know that I have an occasional affinity for 80s pop, man. It's a nostalgia thing. You can't fight with nostalgia, dude. Nostalgia wins every time.
Shake it up. We're both in our 50s, and that's what we grew up on,
That's right, brother. That's right.
My precious youth.
Well, or put less eloquently, it's what we chase skirt to. You know what I mean? Everybody our age was out there trying to get laid to a fucking Howard Jones song. I like to get to know you well, baby. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
That's an or Duran Duran song, Girls on Film.
Fuck yeah, man. That's right. Hey, we were a couple of wild boys back in the day. You know what I mean? All right.
Okay, that's enough. Stop, please.
We were talking about thrash in specific here recently in the studio.
Yep.
And the theory being that thrash is a genre that is somewhat dying out, and this is why.
You didn't believe that prediction, did you, Batman? Say it isn't so.
The elder statesmen of thrash don't support the next generation. You know what I mean? They're not bringing them out on tour and getting them exposure the way most other generation genres do. You know what I mean? The Overkills, for example, who I love, all hats off to Overkill, one of my favorite bands ever. But they are also one of those bands with a kind of somewhat of a reputation for not exactly nurturing the next generation of thrash.
Well, that sucks.
And I wonder if that's something that's doing us dirty, man. What do you think of that?
Like I said, the big bands like Overkill and Metallica, Megadeth, they should be nurturing these new bands because
they're our future, man.
The driving force of our very lifeblood.
And there's some great ones. There's some great bands.
Oh, yeah, there is,
Metallica is a great example. I saw Metallica with Cliff Burton on the fucking the Ozzy Osbourne tour when they were opening for Ozzy Osbourne on the Ultimate Sin tour, 1986. I saw them in July that year, and that literally the year in September we lost Cliff that year.
I miss that guy.
They opened up for Ozzy, and I'll never forget that I saw an interview with Ozzy Osbourne, and he said that every single night Metallica's blowing us off the stage. They're opening for us, but they're blowing us off the stage, and he loved it. He was, and he loved being the guy that was bringing them to the world.
I'm fucking Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of fucking Darkness.
And now, though, most elder bands don't want that. They don't want somebody out there maybe potentially blowing them off the stage. They're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that sucks. That's fucked up.
That is some pretty fucked up shit.
It is. It's it's wrong. But these younger bands, that are coming out, like all the new thrash, the new speed metal that's coming out. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
These bands don't need the big bands. They could get on their own 2 feet and bring out true, good, fast-paced heavy metal.
The stuff that you love.
But they need the exposure. They need the exposure. I mean, Plague Years is a band that should be playing huge venues. You know what I mean? There are bands that are worthy of that, of carrying on that torch of the Megadeths and the Testaments and there's so many bands that should be on that level. And I, for one, have been asking for the last couple of years, why are they not? Where is that? Why? And, the theories that I seem to get most in response to the listeners and even other bands we talk to is exactly what we're talking about. The lack of support from the established bands.
And that breaks my heart.
And that is disheartening as fuck, man. You're going to strangle out something we love if you don't nurture it. What the fuck?
Do better.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But I think thrash is still strong. Thrash is still...
It really is.
Still strong.
Right. That's what I always argue that back. There is fantastic thrash metal bands out there right now, man. There just is. We just talked to Crazy Mad Ride earlier in the show tonight, man. Some young guys out of fucking Georgia kicking ass doing thrash metal, man,
Gives me hope.
Like I said, if the big bands that don't want to support local bands, well, they can get fucked. And
Damn right.
I know some of these bands will never be as big as Metallica or Megadeth and like that, but they're still putting out better music than Metallica.
You better believe it.
There really is. There's some great bands, Could you name for me 5 bands right now that in 5 years from now will be playing arenas?
No.
It's hard to do.
Right. It's tough. It is. I mean,
it is tough.
And it's not a statement about the bands. It's a statement about the times,
It's a totally different world.
Yeah, because, like you said, that the times are harder now, I prefer to see a band in a smaller venue,
Me too.
I think it's close and you could touch, put your hand out and, get a hand slap from the band member, and
right.
More cozy,
It's more intimate.
Well, and often you can talk to the band after they're set. You can get to meet the guys. You can take a picture with them if you want to. I've been very fortunate to be able to smoke quite a few joints with some of the bands out there that I love, you know what I mean? That, after their show, I'm always up there like, hey, man, you want to smoke a joint with me? Because I love nothing more than talking metal with somebody and smoking a joint. So
any of you dudes want to get high?
Isn't Jerry Seinfeld that's got that show like drinking coffee in cars or something like that? I'm going to start a new show, a new podcast called Smoking Joints with Metalheads.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm trademarking it.
It's a registered trademark.
We should do a countdown at some point, man, where we count down the great Scream Queens over the years, man. We could do a whole entire episode where we just do a countdown of all the great Scream Queens over the years.
Oh, I'd watch that.
Oh, there has been so many, the Scream Queens started, in the 60s.
Yeah, right.
Barbara Steele.
Oh, right. That's right. Jamie Lee Curtis's mother was one, and then, of course, she became one. But
Janet Leigh, yep.
Right. Yeah, man.
And
how
Psycho.
Funny. Yeah, Psycho was such a great movie, man. Good shit.
I love Psycho.
You'll love it.
And I do love the sequel, Part 2, Psycho 2. That was good.
I did too, man. I did too. 3 was not good, but 2 was very good.
2 was good. I do like Barbara Crampton. I think she's a really awesome scream queen.
I love her. I love her. I love her. Ever since shit back in the day, man, she's always, the Reanimator, of course, the famous scene. Everybody talks about the main, the head scene.
Yeah,
but
the head job scene, yeah.
Fuck yeah. But it was more than that, man. Like, she's in so many, everything she was in, I loved her for it. And I'm so glad she's made a return because she's been in a dozen movies or so over the last couple of years again. So
she's back. Yeah. So I've seen a few of her movies. She's done a couple of sci-fi films, and
I'm glad she's back, man, because I love her.
Yeah. Another actress that needs to is coming back is Sybil Danning.
Oh yes, fuck yes. Oh man, you're totally right, brother.
She's another actress that's has been out of the loop for a while. I think her last movie was Halloween.
Halloween. Yeah, look, I'm pulling it up. I got to pull it up because I'm a stoner and I forget everything. But
yeah, I forget everything too because I'm old.
Yeah, she was in the Halloween. She was the nurse in the 2007. Yeah. Right. In the Rob Zombie make.
People hated it.
She was in Playboy, a great Playboy issue that I have too. So.
And she's done some softcore porn films as well.
Ah, look, she was in Grindhouse. She was in Werewolf Women of the SS.
Oh, she was ever so good.
I would love to meet her.
Yeah, I got a buddy who goes to like all the horror conventions and shit, and fucking has pictures with him of like, a lot of the greats, like Adrian Barbeau. He got to give Adrian Barbeau a ride to the fucking airport, man.
You're impossible.
You are easy.
How awesome is that?
I like her in Swamp Thing, where she goes out of the water and you see her boobs.
I've loved her all my life.
In the movie.
Yeah,
that was the best scene in the movie.
That's the best part.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I've loved her my whole goddamn life, dude. I swear to God.
Shit for brains.
I loved The Fog. I loved fucking Swamp Thing because she was in it. I loved Creepshow, of course.
I told him he ought to get laid.
Another green queen that I really like is Liana Quigley.
Oh yeah, funny you should say that. Her. I've been watching those documentaries about the horror movies. What were those called even?
Crypt, really? In Search of Darkness, dude. Don't worry, Metal Maniacs. DJ News here to make sure my boy's straight and narrow and hitting the straight line with his knowledge here. Also, look, man, I know you guys get a ton of metal information and great music through the Metal-O-Mania and Crypt and Scully. But if you want any more of it, come to Metal Time Radio Podcast. I got more to back that up. Giving you brand new stuff each week. My top 5 new rock and metal releases, as well as great commentary and discussions on all things entertainment, horror, trailer reactions, Godzilla, as well as some sports and other things as well. So head on over to metaltimeradio.com, subscribe to the channel, and keep it real. Metal.
I love that guy.
Best guy.
But she's heavily interviewed in the thing that I've been watching.
Do you guys have sour balls?
Why, sure we do.
Too bad. I bet you don't get many blowjobs.
Who gives a fuck, sort of chick,
Fuck, and not to mention she was naked in pretty much everything. Like
everything, yeah.
If she was in it, you were seeing her naked.
Relax. I just want to look good for the boys.
She has made a little bit of a return. She's in Movie Theater Massacre, which came out this year. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Looks like The Barn Part 2. Thrust, it looks like she's still active, man. She's out there doing her thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's active. But she's not doing the nude scenes anymore.
Ah, well, that's a shame because she looks pretty hot still in these pictures I'm seeing.
She does. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Still very attractive.
Talk about nude. It was really nude.
From the 80s, she was smoking hot.
Fuck yeah, man. You can't go wrong. Fuck. Well, dude, I'll tell you what, we do got to play some music, of course. We've gone a little long, which is awesome. I love talking fucking pop culture shit with you.
Well, this was fun.
If you like to have a good fucking time, man, this is the place to be, right here at Metal-O-Mania. And that's why we bring in guests like my boy Freddie here, brother.
And fuck me, Freddie. Here's to 20 more.
Yeah. That's it. and keep it real. Keep it real, guys. Keep it real.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you hanging out with me, brother, very much.
Well, I do appreciate you inviting me on your show. Cause I've been hoping one day that I would get invited, and I fucking finally did.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, I promise you, we'll do it again, sir. We'll do it again. Hey, thanks for Brandon from earlier from Crazy Mad Rod for hanging out. We appreciate that, Cat. And thank you, Freddie, man. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it.
Strap in and let's metal.
Fuck Ruthless, this lynch mob, nigga.
You pull somebody's jawbone off. I synced it. You was ruthless.
That's it. I'm destitute.
complete and total destitution.
So this is the divine intervention. You could become a spiritual guru on your own, but you just have to tie your shoes, and you just have to know how to eat burritos backwards.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Hey everyone, this is Stefano from Here is Divinity, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with the Crypt.
Mother says over-apply or slowly die. There! Now we can start swimming and laughing and gallivanting! Geronimo!
That soulless husk is just telling you what you want to hear.
Whatever. You're dumb. I get it.
Was that too far?
That part made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, at the time it seemed funny.
No, and I like fucked up stuff like that.
You know, Netflix insisted on it.
Really?
That's all, bitches.
Yo, this is Heavy Kevy from Insanity Alert, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania.
Hey, this is Michael Gilbert from Flotsam and Jetsam, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania with the Krypton Scully.
This just in. Scientists have discovered that once you've been infected by Metal-O-Mania, there is no cure. Contact Scully right away for more and more metal to feed the dragon.